Big weekend, of course, in the I'm a Celeb castle as the first celebs, Holly Arnold and Ruth Henschel, left the camp. I'm going to be talking to Ruthie a bit later. But somebody who's, well, is very disappointed to see Ruthie leave the jungle is her pal and former jungle finalist, John Barrowman, who joins me now. Hello, Angel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. Oh, that was a shame about Ruthie, wasn't it? Because I know how close you two are. You've been friends for years.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is that, that's the way the show's played out, and the fact that she was in there for 2 weeks, she really did a great job. She learned a lot about herself, she said. She was able to experience the camp and making new friends. So I think she came out of it not only sad that she left, but also happy that she gained so much from doing the show.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's how you felt about it too. How do you think you would have got on in Wales, though?
Oh, I think I'd been fine. I've got a house in Wales, so I already know how to deal with all the critters.
Beautiful.
So it's not... Wales to me would be actually... the thing they have to watch out for, Lorraine, you know how we have those wee haggis creatures up in Scotland?
Yeah.
They have to watch out for the Barrowman creatures in Wales.
That's true. Yes, of course. And that is a giant problem. And they've been quite lucky so far for not to have been invaded yet by that. So it's
Correct.
good. But you loved your time in that show. And everybody always says when they come out, they say, oh, it was an amazing experience. Is it like childbirth that you sort of forget all the beasties and the horribleness of it all when it stops?
Well, I don't know much about childbirth myself there, Lorraine, unless you know something I don't. But you do forget about everything, and the thing that I loved my time in the jungle, and I loved everything that I did. I had a great experience. I went in for it to have fun. I will admit now that I spoke with Ruthie before she went in, and to Victoria Derbyshire before she went in, to give them kind of a background of advice of just to basically, and they'll both say, I said go in and have a great time, enjoy yourself, and make sure you enjoy it, because it'll be one of the best times you'll ever have in your life.
Wow, see, that's perfect advice. That is perfect advice, is that. Now, look, we're very excited. Doctor Who, Captain Jack. It's been a long time coming. We always thought it would, but finally, is it actually going to happen now?
Well, yes, it's going to happen on New Year's Day, and that he will return, and he will meet the 13th Doctor, but I'm not going to tell you how. He will also be part and parcel to saving the universe and the world from the Dalek, the invasion. So yeah, there's not much I can tell you, but it's going to be an epic, exciting adventure, and typical Captain Jack: flirtation, fun, and outrageousness, and also making new friends and saving the world.
Saving the world. How cool is that? It's just so good. And it's brilliant. And do you do lots of these conventions and things like that? Because, I mean, it's a whole new fan base, and people... This is not just a TV show. It's like Star Trek. You know, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. It's much, much more than that. And people... It really helps people. These shows really do mean ever such a lot.
Well, they do. I mean, the one thing that we forget that TV shows, and I mean, you know this and I know this, that there's an impact that you make. And one thing about Doctor Who and Captain Jack, and also going to these conventions, the impact that you make on people's lives, that they like to tell you how you've helped them change certain things, and also particularly Captain Jack, help people to be truthful and honest about who they are and not be ashamed of who they are. So I'm really proud of it. I've always said that Jack has changed my life. Jack is a character I will always go back to if I'm asked to play him and portray him. And I'll be doing, when this whole COVID thing is over, I'll be doing conventions, because I love meeting the fans, and it's really important to me to see the people who've helped to put me into where I am today.
Oh, it's fantastic. And where you are today looks absolutely beautiful. I love all your decorations.
Like my Dalek.
I love your Dalek. I think that's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It really is.
Only John Barrowman would have a Dalek in his kitchen.
I love it. I think it's wonderful. It really is. But look, how are things there? I mean, are things okay? Is it quite tough, all the restrictions? Are you able to have celebrations, do you think?
No. And the people who did have the celebrations and are going out and doing stuff, it was a bit irresponsible in that sense. We didn't, Scott and I just stayed at home. We had a small dinner with ourselves and My mum and dad were back in their house by themselves. So we've got a curfew now from 10 o'clock in the evening till 5 a.m. in the morning where everything shuts down. But California, Los Angeles County, which we're not in, we're in Riverside County. Los Angeles County's gone back into a complete lockdown for the next 3 or 4 weeks. So we think that's it. I mean, the spread is quite bad here. And again, you know, I'm not a fan of Donald Trump and what he did with denying it and all the stuff. I just think it's part and parcel to blame for where we are as a country at the moment and the situation that we're in. So, but we'll get through it. We will persevere. When the vaccine comes out, we should be vaccinated. We should not be afraid of that, because it's one thing that will open up, you know, open up every country. It'll open the UK back up. It'll open up the US. It'll open up the world to be able to be back to where we were.
Oh, I hope so. I really do. And of course, Joe Biden, I know you're a fan of Joe Biden. And overnight, the poor wee soul, he's fractured his foot. So we just hope that he's going to be okay and he's not going to have to hobble along in January when he takes over.
Yeah, the foot will be fine because he'll be able to boot Donald Trump out of the White House with it when it's better. So I can't wait to see that. It'll be a good Scottish boot up the bum to get him out of the White House.
A boot up the bookie, absolutely. John, it is always a joy to talk to you. Thank you so much. It's lovely always a joy.
Wait, don't go. We have a wee surprise for you because I know it's your birthday and I want to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lorraine. Happy birthday to you, you gorgeous piece of woman. We have a wee surprise for you.
Have you got? Let me see. There's something over here that's happening.
We've got Hillary there.
Yes.
You gorgeous piece of woman, you. There you go. Look at that. She's got gorgeous George on there. Happy birthday.
So cute.
Happy birthday.
That is my favourite. Well, apart from you and John Barrowman, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's George, George, don't worry. I'll be back in the bedroom in a minute. I'll be right there. Lorraine's on.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much. That's brilliant.
I'm giving you a virtual hug and a virtual kiss for your birthday. I can't believe how many it is.
Oh, I know.
The moisturizer's obviously working. You're doing something right.
Thank you. It's really good. I love that you've got me a George Clooney cake.
We've got you more than that.
Go on then.
We've got your T-shirt to wear, the loving couple. There they are.
I think Amal and Steve might have something to say about that.
It's similar to the T-shirts we wore last year for your big... Now,
what's this?
We've also got a present here. This is from Dee's niece. She prepared this for you.
Right.
You're not allowed to open it under the regulations, but when you do, this is what it'll look like.
Show me.
So the viewers can see.
Oh,
it's a picture of your Angus.
Beautiful. So that was Dee's niece. What's her name?
Alex.
Alex
Did that for you.
Oh, Alex.
It's quite a good likeness, isn't it?
Beautiful. It's lovely.
And
yes,
card from Gorgeous George.
Oh, yeah?
Which I'll read to you.
Go on then. Go on.
Hi, Lorraine.
Yes.
George Clooney here. Sorry I can't be with you in person today, but how would you like to spend the evening with me?
What?
I've lined up a special hotline you can call tonight, and we can have a blether about your big day and my new film. See you then. Lots of love. George. Kiss,
Can I just say,
kiss.
I think maybe George might not have written that.
I think he did.
Do you think he might not have? But have I got to talk to him today?
You're talking to him today.
Oh, that would be so lovely.
And then after that, what are you doing? Rave, big gathering, maybe private meeting in a restaurant somewhere in London with 30 people?
Nothing. No. Not a thing. I think I'm going to watch Below Deck with Rosie.
Oh, fair enough.
We're at a crucial point of Below Deck Mediterranean. So we're going to watch that. Steve will be upstairs in disgust watching the football. Oh, thank you. This is exciting.
Well, it's the beginning, isn't it? It's the beginning of a big day.
It's exciting.
You just have a wonderful day.
I need to think what I'm going to say to George.
All our viewers, all of us, all of Scotland, the whole universe, wishing you a very happy birthday.
And lovely John Barrowman as well. Don't you just love how he goes Scottish when he talks to me? I love him. I absolutely, he's one of the loveliest folks you could ever meet.
You're gorgeous piece of woman, you. Love that.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Lots of love.
Oh,
big kisses from Palm Springs.
So excited about him being in Doctor Who. It's brilliant. Thank you, Hills.
Pleasure.
And after the break...